Hey, good morning, everyone. I guess my thought for the day is when you think you have everything you need to climb in the truck and go somewhere, double check. I made the 7.5 hour drive last night and got ready to get working on these, getting these shipping containers in place and getting them level. And I opened up my truck and I left my Laser Transit at home in Virginia, and I'm in Kentucky. So this should be a good day. I've made a few calls. Maybe I can get one of my friends that's got one to come out and give me a hand. But we'll see. Hope y'all have a great day. So yesterday my gravel man dumped me a couple piles of gravel here. I'll be able to get this spread out in here once I get these leveled up. Still got to drop the one in the back in place, but I'm going to need a little bit heavier equipment than what I got. And then today, here what I'm doing is getting these shipping containers online, and then I'm going to get them transit leveled across the front and across the back, so that back one, when we set it on, will go exactly where it needs to go. And what I'm doing here, I'm using this line to pull the shipping container up to where it needs to be, and then I'll start leveling it out. And then my buddy that has been doing all my work here is going to bring over a transit. So hopefully I get all this done, get it set up, and then I have another neighbor that's great that offered his end loader to spread this gravel around, and hopefully today will be a great day. All right, I'm going to start pulling this Connex. Got the truck blocked and everything up in case that comes loose. Won't bust my windshield. Staying back out of the way. And it's starting to move. Let's see how close I am. All right, I'm getting pretty close. Pretty close. All right. That has it. I think that has it. Well, I got a lot of things going on. I got that mostly level. I'm waiting for the transit to get here that one of my buddies is going to bring over. And you know, there's some good things about having good neighbors. Neighbor came by and saw I had all this gravel and told me to come to his house and get his tractor and get this gravel spread. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I should be able to make light work of these 2 piles of gravel here and get them spread out a little bit and get the site prepped to get this last shipping container in place. So one of the things I'm discovering, it's hard to do a lot of video while you're working, and right now all I have is my phone. Don't have a tripod, but I'm working on it, and gonna move the rest of this gravel around here and show you up when it's done. Yeah, it gets to the point where you have to be done with the equipment, and then you have to start doing everything by hand. Yeah, I still have this pile of gravel here I got to get thrown over here, but this is what I've done. I got to get in here, level up some spots, and then down here yes, I've got this leveled up a little bit. I just got to get that pile over there leveled. I don't know if I'll be able to do it all today, but we'll see. And just like that, the rain set in. I guess I'll finish it up tomorrow. And it started to rain again. I did get a lot done. Got a lot more of that leveled out. I do most of that by hand. Just not experienced enough with this machine yet to do the fine grading. Someday though. I got the generator running, ready to get in and out of this. Well, I don't know how some of y'all do it. I must be a fair weather homesteader. I don't know how people can build a build their homestead and live while they're living in a tent in the rain. I'm glad I have a camper here. It's raining pretty good and it's pretty chilly. I can only imagine some of the miserable conditions y'all are dealing with, but hey, you're in my thoughts. Wow, it turned the rain turned into snow. Things are pretty frozen. I'm hoping things thaw out a little bit so I can get a little bit of this gravel spread around and prepare to head home. Yeah, it was coming down pretty good last night. This was only supposed to be like a ½ inch of rain, but at midnight when I looked out, my truck was covered with about at least an inch of snow. There's still some remnants here and some stuff in the tree line. It's a cold one. So it's cold and it was snowy, and just got to get this gravel moved. Try to get out of this slush pit as quick as I can back here, and looks pretty good over here. Just ready to get that last one set, finish getting some gravel moved, and then start working on the cement. Yeah, I didn't want to bore you with me just shoveling rock, but got that done. And I got to find a few other things to do here on the farm. Well, it was a long, cold night. Yeah, it was 19 degrees, and I ran out of propane, so I had to just wrap up in the blankets and tough it out. And yep, I remember the Boy Scout motto of being prepared. I knew I needed some propane, and I didn't go get it, and I ran out. So that's what happens. But it got so cold here that I think it's probably colder inside than it is outside. It got 19 degrees. And let me just show you what's going on. My pizza's frozen solid, as well as my soda, and a bottle of water started to freeze over. One of the other problems I had last night was I got ready to fire up my generator, and I went to pull on it, and it was the motor was locked up. So I pulled it over, I started checking things, and took the spark plug out, pulled on the pull, and it shot gas out. So I had something going on with my carburetor. Took it apart, cleaned it, put it back together, and was able to get it to run all night, and that's a good thing. So one of the things that I'm going to do now is before I put it away anymore, I'm going to shut the fuel off to it and let it run dry, so that way I don't ever have this happen again. It's probably just a stuck float, but out here with a weather like this, I don't want to be taking this thing apart and putting it back together 100 times. You know, even when you're not out working on the homestead, you still have to take care of the house you live in. So I got a call yesterday afternoon in Kentucky that the hot water heater was out, and I'd replaced a fuse in it earlier in the week, and it blew another fuse. So now I'm taking this thing apart and gonna see what's wrong with it. Getting the rest of the tank to drain, but I already pulled out the first element in there. I'm sure this one down here at the bottom is all full of gunk. I'll let you know. Well, both the elements are clean. I don't see any sediment, so what I'm going to do is just going to replace them all, plus replace these two boxes here. Hopefully that'll get it fixed. Off to Home Depot. And then I just recommend that you take pictures of stuff, so that way you know exactly how it goes back together. Just got to finish this up down here, and I'm going to fill the tank up. Well, I made it home safe. I got the hot water heater fixed, and we've started working on some things around the house here to prepare to sell this house and make it to Kentucky. It was. I hope you like this and you like seeing more about what's going on in the Harder Makers homestead. Like and share with your friends, and we'll see you next time.